Laos introduced 2-week lockdown to contain COVID outbreak. The outbreak comes after a year in which the Southeast Asian nation mostly advantage the coronavirus. The government of Laos has closed its borders and announced a 2-week lockdown in the capital Vientiane as the country weathers a rare outbreak of COVID-19 linked to its neighbor Thailand. Vientiane will break down until May 5, Lao Prime Minister Pankam Vipawan announced on Wednesday, during which time the city's residents must remain at home unless buying groceries or seeking medical treatment. All gatherings of more than 20 people will be prohibited, and entertainment venues, bars, massage parlors, and gyms will be forced to close. The government has also banned travel between the capital and the province and had moved to clamp down on illegal border crossings from Thailand, which is currently in the midst of its worst outbreak of the virus in the beginning of the pandemic. This is Vientiane's second lockdown after restrictions were introduced in April of last year after the discovery of the country's first cluster of COVID-19 cases. Now, our country is at high risk of having a COVID-19 outbreak in the community, especially in the capital Vientiane and in Savannaket province. Puchon Mungpak Laos, Minister of Health and head of the National Task Force Committee for COVID-19 Prevention and Control, told reporters on Tuesday, "I would like to assure our people to comply strictly with the Prime Minister's previous orders by stepping up border controls, stopping illegal crossings, and then arresting and sending to quarantine centers and anyone who enters Laos illegally." The task force announced that it identified 20 new COVID-19 cases on Wednesday and another 6 on Thursday, bringing the total number of known cases to 19.4. The State-run Vientiane Times reported that 26 of the 20 cases identified on Wednesday were residents of Vientiane who had contracted with a student who reported this caught the virus from Thailand, and the other 2 were workers who had returned from Thailand to Jambasak province in the south of the country. Officials in Savannaket province have stepped up patrols of the Mekong River border with Thailand after a woman who contracted COVID-19 revealed she had been in contact with 2 Thai men who entered the country with Savannaket. Laos also announced that it was halting all domestic flights until May 5. Thailand is currently in the midst of its worst wave of COVID-19 infections, which has seen the government of Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha scrambling for new sources of vaccines. Thai officials reported 2,070 new COVID-19 cases on Friday, a single-day record, bringing this total to 15,183 infections. The country also reported 4 deaths, bringing the total number of fatalities to 121. The lockdown also comes a week after its neighbor Cambodia instituted a 2-week lockdown of capital Phnom Penh and the neighboring town of Tak Muar to get a handle on its own alarming COVID-19 outbreak. announcing the measure last week, Prime Minister Hun Sen told the nation, "We are on the brink of death already. If we don't join hands together, we will have to be out of death." The lockdown has since been extended to the coastal city of Sihanoukville. On Thursday, Cambodia authorities confirmed 446 new cases of COVID-19, bringing its total to 8,193, while 3 more people died of the disease, bringing the country's total of fatalities to 59. While the outbreaks in Thailand, Laos, and Cambodia missing insignificant compared to the record-breaking outbreak currently ravaging India. They are alarming given that this nation has went through most of 2020 mostly untouched by the virus. In the case of Laos, the country successful avoidance of COVID-19 in the first year of the pandemic was purchased to at considerable economic cost, with the collapse of the country's tourism industry pushing the country to the brink of sovereign default, lacking foreign reserves through service in existing debt. The Lao government was forced to severely controlling stake in the national intricacies related to a Chinese state-owned firm, while the Lao government is taking swift action to prevent and spread of the virus. The serious outbreak would effectively wipe out the carbon gains of the last year and compound the country's economic problems still further.